In this video, I'm going to compare a tool called Speakpipe with a new alternative I'm working on called Memo.fm. Now, if you're not already familiar with Speakpipe, it's a really simple tool that lets your website visitors send you audio messages. So let's quickly look at how that works. You can launch the widget by clicking a button, you can record your message, and when you're done doing that, you can re-record it, or if you're happy, you can submit it. Very simple tool. Now, other than the widget, you can also have a short link, so speakpipe.com/your username or your podcast name or whatever, that you can send people to directly to record their messages. And this is perfect for podcasters. So if you have a podcast and you want to collect listener questions, this type of tool is ideal. So that brings me on to Memo.fm, which is a very similar tool, and Memo.fm is specifically made for podcasters. So one of the first differences is obviously the link's a bit shorter. Now it might seem small, but this is quite important because when someone's listening to a podcast, they might be running, they might be washing the plates, they might be quite busy. So you need your short link to be very memorable. You can have it to be memo.fm/whatever. So it can be crime or product or whatever it is that your podcast is about. Another obvious difference is the design. So this is what the links look like on Speakpipe, and here's what it looks like on memo.fm. Now obviously everyone has their design preferences, but if you prefer one over the other, it is a clear difference. Let's quickly go through the flow here. So here I'm recording my clip, and when I stop recording, I can submit it. Another important difference is that Memo.fm is built specifically for podcasters. So it's not a generic tool used for any website. I'm building it out specifically for podcasters, and that will be important in the future as I add more features. Now, one example of a feature specifically for podcasters is that when you submit an audio recording, you can have this optional button here that asks the listeners to leave you a review. And we all know how important it is for podcasters to get reviews in the directories like Apple Podcasts. One final small difference between the two products is the pricing. So let's quickly go to the pricing pages. Yeah. So Speakpipe has a fairly generous free plan, but once you start paying, it does get quite expensive, especially when podcast hosting and more important podcast tools cost similar amounts to this. Now, Memo.fm doesn't have quite as generous a free plan, but once you start paying, it's $49 a year, which is way more affordable. But that's it. That's pretty much all the difference between the two products. I just wanted to run through a quick overview of the new alternative and the tool that's been around for a while. And hopefully that helps you make a decision if you're looking for a tool like this. If you have any questions, my details are in the description below, or you can head to memo.fm and you'll find my contact details there. Thank you.